Hi guys, so welcome to my YouTube channel and another episode. Today we're gonna talk about UK festivals, and as most of you aware, this weekend is the British Grand Prix at Silverstone. That's one of the best events in the country, and we did it last year. We did the Ford Fair and the Silverstone Festival, and how much all this cost. Let's go through some calculations. So to be part of Silverstone events, you need to apply through the food concession company. There are a few, and there are a few majors. I'm not going to mention any names. Hey you, thanks for watching, but I didn't subscribe to my YouTube channel yet. Just press that button, subscribe. There's so much things to come in. Thank you very much. Basically the every single item you buy from food traders, there is around 27.5 to about 33% the food concession company will take. Then obviously you have the power costs, you have the transaction fee costs, staff costs, which I will talk in a minute about as well, because you could use the staffing solution from the food concession company, or you could bring your own team. Unless you short in staff, use the agencies which work alongside the big festivals. So whichever is the music event, or like British Grand Prix like this weekend we just finished, congratulations to all the drivers. Absolutely amazing win by the Leclerc, and well, the shame a bit about the slowing down the last round, but anyway, this happened, and because of the Verstappen episode. Anyway, going back to the cost. So when you go to any major festivals, music events, or Grand Prix cars, anything really, even Winter Wonderland, you see lots of food trucks, food trailers in there. So to be there, we have to pay thousands and thousands of pounds for the pitch. Then we pay percentage from each sale. Most of the food concession companies now, they give us the payment terminals, which payment terminals are run by the food concession. So we are not allowed to use our own payment terminals, and we're not allowed to take cash off on major events. So starting with major events, the pitch fee starts from £1,000 to tens and tens of £1,000s to pay it. Once you pay this, once you've been selected with your trailer, with your menus, then you apply with your safety documentations. So there is the gas certificates, EICR, which is the electrics, food safety, legal documentations like public liability insurance. I mean, tons of paperwork, which all of us should have, and 99.9% whoever apply for the festival pitch, we do. So once you get through this stage, you pay the pitch fee. Sometimes the pitch fee, let's say major 3 days events, you pay £10,000. This £10,000 will be then deducted from the percentage fee. So let's say you sold £20,000 over the 3 days Silverstone Festival, for example. Then around 29 to 33%, it all depends what deal you had, will be deducted from your sales, and then transfer to your bank. And transfer to your bank, it might take 7 days, 14 days, month, all depends what's the agreement. So quickly calculating, £33 goes to the operator, and that's from the sale, minus processing fee, which is between 1.5 to about 2.5%. And then there are another fees. There is the electric fee, sometimes £800 per day per 32 amp 3-phase connection. Then you have staff costs. So if you want to get agency staff, let's say chef de partie level, you're going to pay £26.60 per hour plus VAT. That's this summer rates. I've got this rates on my emails. I pay to agencies. This is how it is. That's the cost. So this is why food on events, festivals, Grand Prix and all that stuff are very expensive. So what I would say to any, because we've got messages and I got literally so many messages from people who are actually starting the food trailers, how to start. I would start from small events. Go to the local festivals, pubs. That's the best money can buy for now, because you can sell less, but most of the money ended up in your own wallet. So you don't pay percentage, you build your portfolio, you build your turnover. So for any future business relation, you say this is how much we make and this is how profitable we are. So if you see this, because obviously this summer we have few more events to go, you have like really good music festivals. If you see burger for £15, that's not the trader's fault. The actual £15 is not going to the trader. So if trader need to make some money, he need to literally increase the price at least 35-40%. So it's not our fault. The food is expensive. We will get the traffic, we will get the pitch, but we need to increase the price to actually make any money. Otherwise, if it's not traffic, we will basically make nothing, because you need to remember on some of those big events, we also need to buy stock from the food concession companies. We're not allowed to bring our own food. So any drinks, any, let's say, who buy chips, oil, sauces on food concession companies' contracts, we are not allowed to bring our own stock, and we need to buy from them, obviously in much higher prices. So this is why this year chips probably going to cost about £6, £6.50. The simple burger we're going to cost about £15-16. Wrap will going to cost £15, and those traders do everything what they can to get these things going, make profit and survive for the next season. So if you are new, if you start in your business, I would say avoid big festivals, go on your local ones, pay the local company the pitch fee, which will be probably a couple £100, and then if you make good money, you can share the percentage in the future, or maybe build a relation with social media. Just make this marketing bigger, so this pitch will become yours for the years to come. So sometimes it's not even worth to go on big festivals if you have so many different small ones. So just be very gentle when you're judging the prices on street food trucks at any UK festivals or sport events this year, because it's bloody expensive. So to start 3-4 day event, we need to fork out about 25 to 35,000 pounds to start with. Stock, staff, pitch fees, electrics, gas, and so on. This need to be fork out up front, and then we wait for the money to come in. Yes, if you have good turnover, it is worth it to wait, because except like for me, I'm massive petrol head. So when I did Silverstone, for me was the dream come true, to be in the garages, to be on the truck, to see all those drivers, to check those cars, to talk to people. When we did last year, the Silverstone, the BBC came, they did interview with us, they talked about cars. For me, it's absolutely sensational. So this year I'm changing a little bit. So basically we buying the whole food concession. So on in autumn this year, we're gonna run food concession at 2 massive, probably one of the biggest fireworks events in the county. So this is how now I'm progressing. I want to make name for our business. I want to bring this quality, except obviously the corporate events, which we do, because we do big corporate events. The review is here from the last customer. 350 VIP customers, which expectations are super high, in the middle of London, just literally next to the Big Ben. We have to set up all the kitchens, all the equipment, all the food need to come in. We need to cook all fresh, self presentation, paperwork, everything is literally 2 weeks of work for one quick service, which we literally just nailed it. So that's my bread and butter, corporate. But from time to time, I do festivals, but festivals, I try to get it done the way that we still make the name for Moda Food. And I burn my fingers so many times that we were offered, let's say, pitch, there will be 5,000 people coming. There's only 2 trailers or 3 trailers, 2-3 different types of food. You come in, you pay the pitch fee, you set it all up. There's not even 1,000 people in. So this is the risk which we need to take. So if you think to start street food business with your food truck or trailer, and you're thinking to go big, please do not start with big ones, because you're gonna wait for the money. You need massive investment to start with. Forget about your trailer, which you probably just bought, which is tens of thousands of pounds, then staff, then everything. So all I would suggest you, as a colleague, as a same business owner, do the small ones, go big one later. Maybe you even wouldn't need to do the big ones, because the small ones on the longer run will gonna make you much more profit. Don't forget, for weekend big events, you have to set up your trailers at least 3 to even 5 days earlier. So like for us, it literally doesn't work, because we work mainly Monday, Friday, all the corporate events. So if I need to set up trailer on Monday for the business which I would make Friday, Saturday and Sunday, I'm losing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of sales, because my trailer is parked at the event. So you need to think how you're gonna set your business, what model you're gonna do, and how this actually will work financially. So quickly, from every pound food traders sell at festivals, goes around 50% to organizers, taxes, forget about VAT. If you're not registered VAT, obviously, but if you are, then 20% goes straight to VAT. And that end from your profit, the corporation tax. So last year, I did one big festival and I come back home with losses. And we sold, our sale were looking like thousands, but after all the fees, I came back home with absolute losses. Think about this when you're applying. If you have any questions, message me. You can email me on info@modafood.co.uk. I'm more than happy to help you. Listen, I do this for 20 years and some festivals are absolutely insanely positive. You make money, organizers are great. And then another ones, like I've noticed this year, there's so much scam that on the Facebook or all those groups, you look and you see how many people actually using fake names, trying to be the big festival and sending you emails from Gmail, Yahoo, and asking you to pay the pitch fee. You pay the pitch fee, you're done. Always match the company name on company's house with the owner, with the bank details. Always do this to avoid being scammed. So that's the quickly. And last one, and probably most important, please do not be angry when you see the high prices, because this is the game. And to make any money, we have to charge. We have to charge on the... Hey you, thanks for watching, but I didn't subscribe to my YouTube channel yet. Just press that button, subscribe. There's so much things to come in. Thank you very much. Big festivals, basically the prices are inflated. And this is how it is. And it won't change unless you're gonna support local small events. Their prices will be much cheaper. Or markets, you can see us, let's say, in Docklands, in Wapping Market, where the prices are very affordable because the pitch fee is not cheap, but we do not pay percentage from sales. Thank you very much for watching this, and about probably you're waiting for the update who are actually serving this week. Who served, sorry. This will come out on next Sunday because we're still putting the massive video together. So it's going to be super interesting, and I tell you what, it was superb gig. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you will enjoy the game. So I see you at work tomorrow.